You ain't do that yet, Elijah. You ain't
going back to back, dog.
You ain't had to beat 3 users in one off season, though. You don't know how that feels.
I want back to back. I want back to back. Get in the structure. Go back to back,
I gotta go back to back, Elijah.
One of the danger spots in any college football season.
You gonna win 10 championships with Florida State. I'm win 10 championships with 10 different teams. What's more impressive?
Welcome everyone to the
Yeah,
home of the
exactly.
LSU Fighting Tigers. Baton Rouge
Exactly.
Mid-Tiger Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona
I
State
am
Sun
with
Devils
10 different teams.
taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Look at I got the #1 stadium. Niggas don't want to come here. I got home field advantage galore. The #1 stadium?
The Sun Devils will get us
This is the #1.
Yeah.
It's been at the #1 stadium. It come with the #1.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So LSU's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make
I put back yellow already. The game just started.
They're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches. They can test
Get
the
them
catches.
the
They
weight
have the
room.
speed. They are two of the
Well,
best playmakers in all of the country.
Y'all need to get the weight
Whatever
room.
offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Gives this offense another first down. The carry going off right tackle here.
Oh,
Makes
yeah.
it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Spits it out to the back. It's complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Barrels ahead. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TV.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle.
He's loose on the right. He's at the 50. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitch man. Picking up a massive gain for this offense.
Off play action. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Gardner. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. Underneath toast to coverage. Got it deep downfield. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Now adjusting. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Creates a little room. There he goes. The 40, the 30, the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. He wants to change this route. Dumps it to the back. Got a man. It's Bass. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Might be looking to run. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Right.
So after the break, they'll go back to work.
That's y'all go to work in the morning.
And wings it incomplete.
Well, after getting the takeaway, now you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Make sure that one fell incomplete.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to pull a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Gardner. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Got it in the middle. It's McFadden. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Fires to the big fella. LSU will get a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. He'll take the deep shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a first and goal. Makes the grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screen play. How does that happen?
He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Georgia somehow, some way found an edge between the hedges and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Bass. Hard-hitting tackle. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's McFadden. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Might be changing the route. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? Makes the grab right down the middle. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown LSU.
The big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys, who can score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is that this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they
lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's looking deep. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side.
it feels like everything everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they won fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative. You're going to hand the football over and you think nothing bad.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback keeper. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they got nothing on the last play. Here's 3rd and goal from the 1. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. How about that Bayou Bengals defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears liking their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we can name.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Gets open down the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take it on the return. He's going to get loose. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a puppet to return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll give it to him again. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of that game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. High the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Gardner. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
It's such a nice play getting that sack. And I'll tell you, what makes it worse is the fact that he has this crowd noise behind him. Death Valley is so loud. Arguably the loudest stadium in the entire country. And I know that having played here before, you do not want to get behind the chains as an opposing quarterback.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Hand off to the single back. Brings into the open. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the third play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said,
got some room entered the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
After that amazing performance in week one, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. The give on the counter. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
He'll do it himself. Brings up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Sun Devils will snap it on first and 10. To the air, it's Gardner. They've got the screen set up. Just keeps moving. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Handoff to the single running back. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize it.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly where this is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. 1st down for the offense. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that.
And the offense comes up short on third. We see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay it.